finally, we're back fishing. Feels like it's been a while, hasn't it, I think. Those last couple of videos were sort of May's diary, and since then, not really done much carp fishing. Been doing a sort of couple of evening sessions, just at a little local club ticket lake down near me. Had a few little commons, but nothing to sort of shout about. Yeah, been doing a bit of sea fishing. Mate of mine, Oz, got a cool little rib. So Hugh, Oz and myself have been getting out and doing some sort of sea bass, which is, yeah, it's been cool. Chucking a lure out. Took the GoPro out the other week and managed to get something filmed, so that was good fun. And yeah, been playing cricket on a Saturday. So yeah, basically played every Saturday the whole summer. It's been great. Obviously, as you know, weather's been crap in England, so quite a few games cancelled. But yeah, had some good games, had some bad games. Hit some fours, hit some sixes, been caught, been bowled. But that's cricket. Man, I had a really good laugh. But that's it now for the season, all done. And as you can probably see, I'm under green bivvy. I'm fishing. We're in France. I'm on a little PB social / filming. Got some filming to do, some sort of products and some little videos for the company. So that should be good, nice bit of fun. And yeah, a bit of social as well. So we've got myself here, I've got Brad at PB, and we got Kel from PB, and Hugh joined us last minute. So yeah, he's actually just had one. Cool, sort of just like two-tone mirror. I knew he'd catch. We've called it in a previous video the Dorset's Pecky. He honestly, that kid can catch from a puddle. So yeah, fair play to him. But yeah, we're on a cool lake. Where we are at Winters Lake, I think they call it. Yeah, run by Adam and Whitney. Lovely place, honestly, it's gorgeous. Really quiet, sort of like a little valley. We went from Portsmouth to Caen, and it's about 2.5 hours from Caen. So a nice little trip, sort of northern France, northwest of France. We left the crap weather in England, like I say, raining it was. I've come over here and it's like 33 at the moment. That's why I'm hiding under this bivvy. The old Saturday changeover for France. And yeah, we were greeted by Adam and Whitney. They had a little walk around, and we just picked balls out of a sort of bucket for the draw. So all had a number, and I'm in tower swim they call it. You can see why it's called tower swim, because it's got a massive tower in the background. Don't know what it is, don't know what it does, but it's a tower, and that's all I know. But yeah, I've got nice little features along the island. Got some overhangs. I've done a bit of plumbing up, and it drops really quick off the island. So yeah, I'm sure there's people who've sort of got underneath the overhangs and whatnot, but it's just going to roll down. I'm sure of it. So I'm actually fishing at the base of it. Got about 6.5, 7 foot. It's quite a good bit of depth. But if I do see him up against some island, I have got a bait boat with me this week. I will just try and, I don't know if it's a solid bag, try and, I don't know, ram it into the island and lodge it up there and see what happens. But I've got a few little margin spots all prepped and primed, so I'll keep feeding those throughout the week, and that'll be pretty much it. But yeah, more about the lake, about 6-7 acres. Say lake exclusive bookings, book it for the week, 2 weeks, whatever you want to do. About 80 to 90 fish they reckon. A couple of 60s, quite a few 50s, some 40s, and yeah, 30s and whatnot. Oh, it's coming, anyway. But yeah, Huey's had one, as I say, and yeah, got, say it's Saturday afternoon now. Rods are all out finally. House is up. I've actually got two. Got a little, got a Pioneer, got a little shout on the side, just like covering bait and bits and pieces I don't need. There is a bit of rain forecast, which would be quite nice. Group before us, they yeah, had a pretty successful trip. I think there were 30 odd bites, which is like unheard of on here. Really, really good fishing, so fair play to them. And we've yeah, got some warm weather coming in, so we'll see, no excuses. Hugh's already had one, so I'm sure they ain't gonna be far away. But yeah, stop rambling on as I usually do in these. And got some dinner coming later on. Don't know if I said that, they also do a food package, so I'm looking forward to that. Proper good menu, so yeah, all sorts in there. But yeah, I'll update you. Hopefully when a cattle show on, or show you tonight's dinner. See you in a bit. We're into one. Feels pretty weird, I don't know what it is. Just sat down there with Brad having some dinner. Absolutely gorgeous it was. Bangers and mash. Having a little bud, and then a couple of bleeps. Time I got to the rod, it was just jammed up, not really doing much on this. And it looks like a carp, to be honest. The old heart is beating. Absolute chunks in this, so we'll see what this is. Not doing much, mate. Yeah. Oh, she's not happy. Get in there. First one, get in. There we are, fish number one. Just over the 30 pound mark. Just got to take the sling off and then we'll know what it is that's true weight, but yeah, really simple. Down the left hand side. Saw a few there in the morning, so when we arrived, plumbed it up, and yeah, it's probably about 8 o'clock now, and off it went. Right. One last quick look. Oh, that's going to get wet down the back. Slipper back. First of many, hopefully. Brad and Kel one, they're all off the mark. Thank you, mate. Good morning. So it is day 2, we're on Sunday, and yeah, mega happy to finally have one. Well, not to finally have one, but to have one. Yeah, a bit of relief, a little bit of pressure off the shoulders to get the first one. It's always nice. Yeah, as I say, we sat up with Brad having dinner, and I saw one show on them sort of on the far bank, and yeah, 10 minutes after that it was away. Yeah, nothing through the night, a couple of little liners, which sort of kept me up. I hadn't got a proper like broken sleep, but no one else was caught last night. I have seen one show down to my left. It's been priming a little stalking spot, and actually whilst I was playing that fish yesterday evening, it was fizzing up a treat down there. So yeah, before I went to sleep last night, I'd already got some bait prepped for that spot, just for that spot. I'm not going to fish it until probably Tuesday or Wednesday, or yeah, if it's really good I might just whack a little bottom bait down. Anyway, that spot is primed. Fish have fed on it, which is a good sign. Yeah, apart from that, it's been a lovely morning. Mist coming in. It's probably coming up to about 9 o'clock. So we've got a bit of breakfast coming down. I think we do it like about 10ish. So it's perfect, good time in the morning. But just made a little coffee. And yeah, got a bit of product to do with Brad this morning. He's not had anything yet, but I'm sure he'll have them fizzing up down his right hand side. They were definitely there yesterday, so I'm sure they'll come back and have a little bit of grub. Yeah, day 2 morning. Quiet one, but it's lovely. It's going to be a warm one today, so I'm probably going to have to be hiding in the bivvy, stay out of the sun. Have this coffee, try and wake up a bit. Rightio, so like I said yesterday, I am in tower swim. Can't actually see it, but the tower is just there, just in the mist. Anyway, so I'm fishing 3 rods now. I've got end of an island there, and that's Cal over here, so that's all his water up here. And then I've got another end of an island here, and Brad and Hugh are sort of, well, Brad's not got a rod on at the moment, but Hugh's the other side. So I've got a rod just the other side of this little bush down there. I'll quickly pan round. Might be a bit bumpy. So yeah, I've got one just not touched to the bank, because again, it shelves off really quick. So I'm at the bottom of the shelf. It's about 6.5, 7 foot down there. Just scattered a few bits of crab around it, and just a solid bag. And then rod number 2 is actually just left of the tower. So I actually saw one when we turned up here, and yeah, it's just left off this stump. Again, not tight. I actually saw, that's where I saw the fish yesterday when we were having dinner. Actually its tail come out, which is really weird, so I don't know if it was right up against the bank, so I have to keep an eye on that. If they are, I'll have to try and, I don't know, wedge a solid bag up against it. And then the bite, or the rod that did the bite, is down here. You see these overhangs look really good. I say any other lake, if it was like a nice shelf, I would definitely get one under there, but fishing sort of back a little bit, and it is fishing out there somewhere. Yeah, nice little lead around, pretty like silty and like leaves, and just they're going to be feeding in it. So that first afternoon they were fizzing up in that sort of, not that area, but sort of in the middle rod, and yeah, that had to be feeding around in the rubbish really, which is good to see. But it doesn't stink, it's not stinky silt this side. I think Hugh's got some stinky silt his side, but that seemed pretty good. And yeah, just got like a little yellow pop-up. Said in there, yellow seemed to do pretty consistent in there. Yeah, just over a load of original. And 10 millers. Brought the 10 millers out. If you'd watched the previous videos, I quite like the 10 millers this year. And it's done another bite, so we'll see. Yeah, carry that on for the rest of the year maybe. Rightio then, just come down to eat a bit of breakfast. It was bacon and egg baguette this morning, absolutely beautiful. And yeah, down in Brad's swim, and this is called Willow. Massive great willow left of the swim. And yeah, this is the view from Willow Swim. Quite a bit of water in this swim. Get to the edge of the island, and then you got all the way down to the right, down to their new area. Yeah, lovely swim. Pretty productive this one, I believe. And then across from here, probably just work out where Hugh is, and that is called Gate. That's young Cody. Just dropped round about breakfast. Here's Mr. Superman this morning, head to toe in Superman gear. Yeah, plenty of water. Hugh's got all the other side of the island, channel down to his right, and then I think he's got one down the left somewhere around here. All on platforms, really good, so you can get out in the water. It's like little steps down next to the platform as well, so when you've got the fish, they say no fish over £50 should leave the water apart from weighing and applying some Medicare. But yeah, lovely swim. Well, day 2 is coming to an end. Very quiet for myself. Couple of liners through the night, but yeah, nothing to report. Did find a couple to my left, past a little margin spot, which I've been priming. Yeah, a couple of little commons. It's probably a £30 mirror, and then sort of big common. I was actually sat at the top of this tree looking down on it, and it was just chilling. Little shadow out of the sun. It's been bloody hot today. You probably see I caught the sun. Trying to be careful, but yeah, I was just sat at this tree just looking down. I was probably out there for about 2.5 hours just watching it, and yeah, it's a big girl, so hopefully I can get back down there. Hopefully it comes back, either chuck a bit of bread on its nose, or I've actually put some bait there as well, so yeah, we'll see. Kale's managed one this evening, so fair play to him. £32 mirror, really nice clean fish, and yeah, they've been a little bit more active this evening. You've seen a couple show with my left hand rod, so that's promising. It's coming to about 9 o'clock, but yeah, I've just moved the right hander on now on the point of the island. Hugh's on the other side of the island, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get one through the night or just before dark. If not, see you with Carp. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning, day 3, and yeah, the net is out. Mr. Fishy in there, cool common, sort of 20 pounder, yeah, off the middle rod, which was, so this one here, out towards that stump, so just at the bottom of the sort of drop. But they're pretty active last night, gotta admit. I was expecting a bite last night, to be honest. There's a few there, but no, it's waited till the morning. Kale's also had one over here, just see him through the hedges. I think I'm going to focus that. Yeah, he's had one too. He also had one late last night. I went around and did some photos for him. 35 mirror, lovely clean one again. Yeah, good times. Just changed that middle rod actually to a wafter yesterday. Had it out the day before on a little snowman. Changed to a wafter, and it's done the bite. Yeah, just gonna get a coffee on quickly, and then we'll get it out and have a look. There you go, this morning's wake up call, 7:30, and it rattled off middle rod. So that little change over to a wafter, and all over the new sea breeze. So yeah, really good to get a bite on the sea breeze. The lads have had a couple last night. Kale managed a couple, and Huey managed their 32 common this morning. So just Brad to get off the mark, but I'm sure it'll happen. He's behind the camera. He'll get one. Yeah, we'll get this one back, and it's going to be another warm one today, so I need to get down the shop, get some sun cream. Ah. Perfect. Well, good morning, and good morning it is. Seems like it's just going to be morning updates, but yeah, I slipped back that common yesterday, and it was so hot during the day yesterday. Not a lot happened. Anyway, for me, Kel managed a couple sort of late morning, which is good to know. He's fishing the other side of the island, so if they are still moving around them islands, they picked a bite up about 11 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I mean, we've been having late evening bites and early morning, so I had to have a bite at 11 o'clock. Promising. Maybe yeah, one will come around the corner and I'll be able to pick one up. But we are at day 4, so it's Tuesday, and yeah, got the rods out last night. Had a nice bit of dinner last night, a meatloaf and potatoes and peas and like an apple slice. Perfect. Highly recommend the food package if you do come to Winters Lake. It is spot on, and we're only on, well, Monday, so Tuesday. You get your breakfast baps in the morning. So yeah, Tuesday morning, it's coming up to about 7:30, and yeah, I had a little pull up on the sort of middle rod, again on that wafter, just to the far bank, and I heard a few through the night, and yeah, got it in, and well, it went away. It pulled up, it went away, and got it in. It's a 50 pounder. I just weighed it. So they say any 50s in this lake that you catch, got to do water shots. So that's in the sling at the moment. So I literally just put that in the sling, just putting the net back together, and the left hander ripped off. That little yellow pop-up over the spread of 10 millers, and that is ripped away. So that was finally a decent take. So I'm fishing up to an island, so they can't really run away from me, but this one kited left, and it went left all the way around to the corner. I'll show you where it went. But yeah, that's the left hander spot, and that's where the bite, and it's literally kited the whole way into this bay. And then there's some little, like, I don't know, it's like roots coming up. I thought it was going to get behind them, it didn't. But yeah, I got it in the net, and 50 pounder is in the sling, and that is the other one. It's going to be close, definitely a 40 pounder. Yeah, get them out and have a look. There she is. 53 pound. That is my biggest carp ever. Again, not sure on the other one in the net, but I don't really care. I come here wanted a 50 pounder, and that's what I've got. Credit to Winter's Fish, of Winter's Lake, Witten, Adam. Absolutely mint. The mouth doesn't look like it's been caught before. So yeah, credit to the fishery. Yeah. I'm gonna get a bucket in a minute, don't care. Yeah, going mad here, words are all over the place. Mwah! No. Go on then. Hey! Mwah!
Congratulations.
Thank you, mate. There we go. 53 pound, 106 pound brace. What are we saying, brothers? Mad one.
Go on, the boy.
There we go. Fish number 2 this morning. 53 pound. I didn't think it's going to be that big. So brace 106 pound, like I said. Oh, this is a morning I won't forget. Yeah, thanks for Brad coming around doing some pictures. We'll get it back because I am drenched. Mega. Absolute unit. Here we go. Okay, so we're over here in France on a PB social, and I'm in. Get in. Yeah, that's it. Well, that was a bit crazy. Doing a bit of camera for the PB boys, and I thought I'm sat there, so I might as well get a rod out, haven't I? And it's literally been in the half an hour. I've done about 10 takes of the camera of Brad.
Yeah, boy.
And yeah, this is charging around. So I haven't really had rods out during the day because it's been so hot, but I've been down the edge and seen a few in the shadows, and there's some shadows on those overhangs on the far bank, so I thought it might be worth a try. It's paid off. Well, that was fun. Had to do a bit for the old PB cameras, old Bradley. Absolute mess for him to edit up later on, so you can have fun doing that. Lighting's terrible. But yeah, that fish I caught, it was actually live on camera, so I'll try and get the clip for what PB will be putting out. But it was a cool little fully scaled. It was actually an English fish, so like a little trial for the guys. But yeah, fully scaled little mirror, just slipped it back, and yeah, did the videos. Here he is. Go follow him if you haven't. What was it? A little shout out to your channel.
Unorthodox media, boy.
Yay! So yeah, but yeah, I just get this rod out. It's only, well, I've only put it back under that tree. We've got a little piece to be doing tonight for the lake, about 5:30. And then yeah, have some spaghetti bolognese tonight, and then get the rods back out for the evening. So no bites from me in the evenings. So I'm expecting, well, sorry, first day I did have one in the evening, but last couple of days nothing. So yeah, expecting hopefully a bite early morning tomorrow. If anything happens in the meantime, I'll let you know. Quick shout out to the boys. Kale has been doing very well. He had another 2 or 3 I think since I last updated you. Hugh had a £57 mirror yesterday evening called the Colonel. Oh, getting a few. No, not the Colonel, was it? Corporal.
Yeah,
Corporal, £57. Put picture up here. Wow. Should be back home in Yateley, probably. Mega fish, and I think he's just landed a 40-pounder, which in like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so that's pretty rare afternoon bite, but rod's back out there.
Brad's still blanking.
Still, Brad bless him, hiding away in the heat. It's bloody baking out here. It's well over 30 degrees. Yeah. We'll speak to you in a bit. A quiet bit in the day. Obviously it's baking hot, so I'm actually just hid under here, but I'm just prepping some rigs up for later on tonight. So we've got on the Sea Breezers wafters. Lovely job, 15mm. This is the simple little D-rig. Size 6 bridge beater from PB. Ghost, fluorocarbon, little sinker, and then anti-tubing. These two I'm actually using a boat. Just extra precision, really stealth as well. And that is quite short, I don't know how much that is, probably 5 inches. But there is a few crays in there. Haven't been hit too hard, but if it comes back tomorrow, oh well, we've got some like the old hook bait wraps, so I just used one of those. But say touch wood, they've been pretty good so far. But yeah, that's been mega. That's done 2 bites recently, or so far, and that is topped up with these. Just put some liquid on them, so they're looking perfect. Just been putting a few holes and then a bit of some crumb at the bottom of the boat, and on top of that, from the old CP, bit of Himalayan rock salt. Need to go and top it up, to be fair, getting a bit light. So yeah, nice and good and easy that. And then on top of that, been using just some bait soak. That's been going on the baits as well, and then just as before I ship it out, just spray a bit of that on top. But that is it really. Just give you a pan round. Oh, there we go, that's the one rod. So that is, I saw a couple show late last night, right under there. Looks proper carpy. But they were showing tight to the bank, and then it shelves off like really quickly. So like I said, I don't know. Oh, one just showed in there. You might just be able to see the ripples coming out. Yeah, look. Oh, they're still here, but I think they're just chilling. So hot, 30 odd degrees, like I said. Yeah, one's out there, some around there. There it is. See if it goes. Good morning. Seems like it's just morning updates, and nothing happened this morning for me. Very quiet. I had a bit of a line on my left hand rod, which I've now moved down to that margin side. I've seen a bit of activity past me this morning, so I've quickly got a little bait down there, just a little wafter, and hopefully that will do the trick. So I've been baiting that since we arrived on Saturday, so that's Saturday, we're now Wednesday, so it's a good 4.5 days with bait going on it. And it's just a nice little gravel slope really. Water has dropped a little bit since we've been here, so it's probably in 4.5 foot, which, yeah, they've been definitely around the margins more during the days. Hugh's got an open water spot, and he's only had 2 bites of it. I've had an open water spot for the last 2 days, whacked a load of crab on it, whacked a little yellow sea breeze on it last night. Nothing happened, so I'm not too sure if they're just sticking to the island or in the edges, which I think they are, to be honest. Brad has finally caught, so he's happy. He's had a couple, one off near side island, sort of on the point, and one off sort of where they get fed down near the boat, near like a big inlet, like water fountain sort of thing. So yeah, we've all caught, which is the main thing. And then Kel this morning, been watching his sort of Kel's corner, I've sort of called it. It's my near side to him, and yeah, he's had a £55 common. So one of those big commons which I was talking about. Yeah, I've just seen the pictures and it looks mega. So he's proper buzzed up. We're all buzzed up for him. Good bit of angling he's done. Really, he's kept the fish down there. I've had that little mirror I had, fully scaled I had yesterday. I didn't actually show you any footage of that, but yeah, I had a lovely little mirror. Yeah, that was passing a lot of his bait, so I just nicked it off a single, just to the overhangs. So yeah, but apart from that, it's been quiet for me today. Just got all the pictures from yesterday's carnage morning, so I'm going to go through them and have a look through them, which I'm looking forward to. And apart from that, got a bit more filming stuff to do with Brad, PB, and then yeah, we're Hugh and I are probably going to fish up till Friday evening. We've got an early morning crossing on Saturday, so we'll be more likely not going to be fishing the last Friday night. Yeah, just so we can leave mega early. We're not having to worry about packing down and all that malarkey. We've both had some nice fish, so we're happy what we've caught. And yeah, last couple of days are going to be chill really. If I say one of those big commons do turn up, I ain't going to chuck it off the end of the hook. But like I said, I'm happy. Come here for a 50 pounder and I've done it. So yeah, life's good. Oh, I think Brad might have one on. We'll go and have a look. It is all kicking off in our boy Braddy. Baddy the Braddy. Braddy the Baddy. He's having a few. That last shout I called Brad's in ended up being a low 30 common. Really nice fish. Commons in here are so tidy. Nice and dark, that's what we like. And yeah, another shout, run down. I was literally just doing my rod saw and show him far margin, so I put a little PVA bag against it. Yeah, get a shout and he's in again. And the reason I brought the camera down this time, because the boy is getting a bucket, because it is looking like a PB. I come down and did some videoing for his channel, but yeah, he's definitely getting a bucket on this one. We do a bit of live weighing. There she is in the old slingers. Ready? Yeah, you go, mate. It's gonna take £6 off the sling. Oh yeah, we got a PB.
Yeah, 47, isn't it?
450. Steady. It's 53, I think.
47.
53, so 47 pound. What do you say to that, brothers?
Big fat ball of slime.
New PB for the boy, he's happy. A little bit of a slow start to the week, but it's definitely come good, eh boy?
Yeah.
These French holidays, trust the spots, trust the process, and it works out. Right, we'll just get the camera gear ready and we'll fill some buckets up because the boy's getting wet.
Yeah, I know.
I'd love to get some pictures with him, but...
Look at the thickness of it.
Well done, mate. There we go. Wednesday evening. Very quiet day for me. It's been blistering hot again. Caught the sun a little bit. But yeah, moved a couple of rods close to the island and nothing's really happened, to be honest. A couple of liners. However, Brad, as you know, has had a little bit of a carve up today. So yeah, potentially those fish have moved all the way down to the bottom end. Hugh lost one last night and he's not had any action throughout the day as well, whereas the last couple of days he's picked the odd one up. Yeah, nothing for me today. So, but the spots are all baited. I've actually got one. I'm going to fish one all night down this left hand margin. Yeah, like I said, been prepping it all week and I'm going to finally put a rod on it and see what happens. But in the meantime, I mentioned the old food package, and tonight this is what we got. So brought around to your swim. La la la. that is what we got. It is beef and onion pie with mash and broccoli and gravy. So delivered to your swim, or we can have it down at lodge, either or, pipe or not. And I've also got some dessert which I'll do a little overlay. I think she said it's a sponge and custard. But yeah, this is a sort of service you're getting, and it is, every single meal has been absolutely banging. So credit to Whit. I don't know if Adam's back there cooking, but I reckon it's all Whit. So yeah, thank you very much, Whitney. It's been lovely, and if you do come to Winters, I highly recommend getting the food package. So I'm going to scoff this, and hopefully next time you see me will be with a big fat French pig. Not literally a pig, but the old carp ones. Well, Thursday is here, and nothing to report. Another slow, or say not slow, quiet one. Did have a little line on left-hander early this morning. I really thought that was going to go. There was plenty showing down there. Lovely bay between me and Kel, and yeah, there was quite a few fish down there yesterday evening, but just didn't happen. And then we've had quite a bit of rain this morning. So the weather conditions are prime, really looking good. Kel's got them fizzing up on called it Kel's Corner. Yeah, they're fizzing like mad. And I believe he has just lost one on his left hander, which is the other side of the corner. Yeah, I'm not too sure how or why. Talking of losses, my mate Huey, yeah, he lost. Well, he lost a very big common, and he saw it, and he sort of described it to Whit, one of the owners, and yeah, it sounds like that's the big one, the biggest one in the lake. I think it's going about 67. It's got white tips. I think it's called warts. Proper long one. He was like biggest fish I've ever seen. So that, yeah, I mean, he's caught plenty of good fish, so he knows the sizes and fish and whatnot, and yeah, that was one of the big commons, and these big commons in there are special. Really nice fish. Brad had one last night, so he's happy. He's catching away now. Different half of the week now. He's probably on to 5 fish, I think. He had a good day yesterday. So he had that new PB, and he's caught one down off the boat again. I think he said it's about 28 pound or so. So yeah, but yeah, we've got all day today. Got a few more filming bits to do with Brad and PB. All day today, and then get some more bait out tonight. All day tomorrow, but I'll be packing up throughout the day because we're leaving early Saturday morning. Got an early crossing from Cairn over to Portsmouth, which will get us back for about mid-afternoon, which is quite nice. Not a really late one, so get all the gear away, not stressing. You and I might be drafted in to play cricket as soon as we get back, but not too sure yet. If they're short, yeah, it's the last game of the season, so we might better get back for it. But if not, yeah, I can't wait for my bed, the old bed chair. I've not done a 7-nighter in a very long time, since last March I think, with the boys, and yeah, my back is in bits, to be fair. So it's good for a couple of nights, absolutely fine, but after 7 nights, well, it's not 7 nights yet, but it will be. Backs and bits. Yeah, so a little coffee, which I'm going to sip away on, just keep watching the rods. But yeah, nothing to port fish wise. But like I said before, I'm well happy. Come in for the 50 and to have a couple in the morning. Got some mega pictures off Brad. He's just sent me over all the pictures and they're all sweet. So that's all I could wish for, and I'm very happy. It's been a great trip. Had some good laughs, saw some big uns. Cal on that £55 yesterday. Jokes. And what a venue. Tomorrow afternoon I'm going to whiz round and give you a little view of the whole venue, the facilities here, the swims, the views, and yeah, if you're looking to come out here, we'll talk a little bit more about it, but yeah, highly recommend. Yeah, we'll touch base later on this afternoon, or say the weather's looking mega out here, just overcast. It's so much cooler, so we'll see if they get on the munch. There's plenty of bait out there. I've had bites off all of them, so I know it works. Yeah, fingers crossed. There's a little missing rod down that left hand side because I've just had a common. Quick weigh on the scales, £34. Proper clean one, like they all have been so far.
34 and a bit.
34 and a bit, oh yeah, forgot the bit. Yeah, really clean one. On that margin spot, so I've been prepping that for 5 days since we got here. And yeah, just left it since I put it out last night. Getting that little wafter presentation like I showed. Over the sea breeze. And a little bit of salt on this one from the old Carp Particles, just as I was doing to that middle rod, which I haven't done a bite today. There's been a bit of fizzing sort of late morning, we've had that rain, but yeah, that left hand just pulled up tight, and I didn't even have time to put the camera up at it already, but I didn't get time to press the button because I was straight on it. So we'll yeah, just let it rest a little bit, quick little battle with it, and then we'll get it out with some pictures. Good times. Well, there it is, £34, a winter's late common. Got one of the nicer commons, so I'm happy with that. And again, off that margin rod, so even better. That's a bite off every spot now. So something's working. Yeah, really good condition. Like I say, always credit to the owners, Adam and Whit. So plenty of water been going on this because it's nice and warm out there. So we've done some pictures and we'll get it back. Well, the fish seem to have a little feed up. It's the first proper day that I've actually left the rods in all day. I've been getting into like a little routine, getting past what I say bite time, should have been about 11, 12 o'clock, and then reel the rods in. Go and have a chat with Huey, so he's on the other side of the lake, and then have a shower and sort of recharge. Ready for the evening, get the rods out and then have dinner, and then sit back and see what happens. But I've, let's say, left the rods out, just slipped back that £34 common. And I've caught a real little scaly one. I think this is one of the babies of the lake. Well, it definitely is. But it's, yeah, lovely linear. So we'll get it out and have a look. Not the monsters, but yeah, looks lovely, doesn't it? Little linear, £21. I think this is one of their stockies. Might be one of the English ones they're trialling with. Yeah, mega condition again. All's good. A couple of bites during the day. All's happy. This is my last. Well, Friday will be my last full day, so to have a couple on the Thursday takes me up to about 7, I think it is now. So yeah, really happy. Well, this one could be my last one of the trip. It's very lively. Give me a good little fight and it's still kicking around. Coming in just £28. Yeah, off that left-hand rod margin. I had one through the night as well. Slipped that one back. I think Brad had that one earlier in the week. About £27 mirror. But yeah, that's 9 fish for me. So yeah, it's been a great week. Great company. Brad's bagged an absolute whopper this morning. £51 common. And the boys have all done really well. I think that's 40 fish now for all of us, which ties a couple of weeks lads before. So if we can get one more, we just beat them. Good from the PB boys. Again, brilliant week. And we've still got about 10 hours left, so maybe I'll sneak one more. Well, I'm just walking around. I've just had the shout that Kel, we believe, has caught the big girl. Over £60. He's fished bloody good with really well this week, and he fully deserves it. He's kept the fish up here. So yeah, we'll see what it is. Big old fat common it is. And we'll actually see if there's actually another hook hold in there from our boy Huey. Yeah, got to help out with the fish. Big fish, you've got to take extra care of it. There's Carnage, all the lads are here. Here he is. What we got, our boy Cal?
Yeah, boy!
Is that down there? What we saying it is?
We'd be guessing it's probably a mid-60, I would think.
And it's the, what common?
And it's the wart common.
Wart common.
Yeah, the daddy of the lake.
Mega, let's have a look.
Oh yeah, it's got well white tips in it.
Right, roll it forward a little bit if you can. There you go.
Look towards the tail.
Dive.
Quality.
£62 one out.
Well then, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. That is going to be it for this video, but whilst I'm at the lodge, I'm going to quickly show you around if you're looking to come down to Winters Lake. A few beds there. Me and Hugh are going to sleep down here this evening because we've got to be up early. Nice little seating area outside, and then we go through into the lodge. Again, dinner table, can have some food in here. Fridge comes all stocked with like drinks. There was a load of beer in there. Chocolate bars, some milk. You get charging facilities, all English plugs. And then freezer, put your bait in. It's also got ice creams available. And then if you need anything whilst you're fishing, obviously got all the hit and run systems up here. And they got a few various little bits. Some of the fish in the lake. Not too sure the ones which have been caught by the boys this week. That one looks, Brad might have had that one I think. Can't really tell the other ones. And obviously the big one, which is called the wart. But yeah, thank you. Well, I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you for watching. If you're there, made it this far. So big shout out, thank you to Whit and Adam for all the food throughout the week, all the information about the lake, all the little tips, and thank you for John at PB. It's been a great trip. Hope you, hope you've enjoyed seeing all the crap in that chat we had, all the pictures. I believe he's fishing at Ringwood. He's fishing at Rainbow. I believe he's got 2 weeks on that. So yeah, looking forward to seeing. I'm sure he'll have a few. But yeah, I will see you next month. Cheers for watching.